Okay, in this short video, I'm going to show you the difference between using Claude desktop on a Mac with MCP access enabled and without. So here's a couple of experiments I've already done. Here you can see I'm on Claude desktop on Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025. And as of today, Claude, using whatever tools and knowledge bases you have available to you, please tell me the name of the current Pope. And as you can see here, Claude lists the current Pope as Pope Francis, and he was elected on 13th of March 2013. So Claude also tells us that the knowledge cutoff is October 2024, and we know there's been a new Pope since then, but Claude does not know about this. So let's take another use case. This is in the same chat, but I said, hi, Claude, using whatever. So I'm using the same language to make sure we get comparable results. So Claude, whatever tools and knowledge bases you have, can you scrape this blog post? And this one was published. I know this one was published this year. And you can tell I'm unable to scrape because I don't have access to the web. And also I only have information up to October 2024. Now, of course, it can go looking for things to do in Canberra, but that wasn't the purpose of this exercise. Let me show you, if we start a new chat, how things are different with, actually, I'll show you this one here. This is with the new things involved. I have a free version of Claude, so you'll see why I had to do a second message. But this chat was run a few minutes later with MCPs enabled, and I'll show you how that happens in just a minute. As you can see here, the same prompt, Claude tells us the same information and acknowledges that it could be unreliable, but then taps into its access to the web search tool from Exa. And now, based on the search results, I can now provide you with accurate information, and he can tell us that we now have Pope Leo the 14th and a bit of information about Pope Leo. So I did try to get Claude to do the Canberra post with the scraping enabled, but on the free version, the conversation was already too long. So we just did that again in a separate post. Using whatever tools and knowledge bases you have available to you as of the 15th of May 25, Claude goes straight to, I'll get the content from that blog post using his access to the Firecrawl Scrape MCP. And here, based on the content I've scraped from the blog post, here's a summary of the 7 unbeatable things to do in Canberra with kids. And as you can see, you've got a update completely scraped from that post. So let me just show you. Let's start a new chat. So Claude at the moment, on a free plan, Claude Desktop has access to Exa, Firecrawl, and Make MCPs, and I will be adding more. But with the Firecrawl, you can see it can scrape, it can map, it can do crawl, it can do deep research, incredible stuff, all on any URLs that it is given. And if we go back to Exa, Exa is just a search engine that you access via a API. So it's just one access. So in my case, I just turned them off when I did the first one, and they were all turned off. So Claude just behaved as you would normally expect. And that is it. It is as simple as that. I won't show you how you configure them in this email. I just wanted to show you right now, with and without MCPs, the concept of what you can potentially do. And I've only just started to scratch the surface of what we can do. A use case I can think of here for Claude Desktop is, for some people, you may not want to open your browser. If you're a bit like me, you have lots of tabs open, different browser windows, and that might affect your focus, but you'd like to work with your trusted ally Claude, for example, but up until now, you couldn't access the website, couldn't access the internet. Now, like I say, we now know we can access the internet through Claude web browser, but what I'm talking about here is that you may have a scenario where you just want to stay focused on the desktop, not have any reminders or other tabs open that are clouding your focus of work. And here, with these MCPs enabled, you can switch those on and have Claude access up-to-date information. Now, obviously, can't do long chat based on the free version, but if you have the paid version, I'm sure you can do a whole lot more. Okay, over and out.